we're going to be talking about the challenges that women face in esports. The first challenge that women face is the gender pay gap. There's a significant pay gap between male and female esports players. The Guardian credits this to the misogyny and sexist environment that the esports community is known for. An article discusses this issue and states that the highest earning esports players are men, and the majority of them have earned millions of dollars throughout their careers. On the top 500 player list, a woman doesn't make an appearance until spot number 367, and she has only amassed about $400,000 in her career. The main reason for this is because female players are less likely to compete in high-level competitions where the majority of the highest earners make the most money. This is a direct result of the discrimination female players face throughout their careers. Although women do make less than their male counterparts, some companies are working to combat this. Entain, which is a sports betting company, has recently taken multiple steps to reduce the gender pay gap within their company. They reduced the pay gap from about 7.1% to 5.3% in this past year. This came as a result of Entain appointing their first ever female CEO. It is great to see that these companies are trying to reduce their gender pay gap, but more action needs to be taken to give women the equality that they deserve. This chart shows the top 500 esports champion earners were analyzed, and this chart specifically shows the top 10 male and female competitors. As you can clearly see, male players make much more than female players, and this chart highlights a surprising fact that there's only one female player in the top 500 earners.
Next, we will discuss harassment in esports. 76% of female gamers have disguised their identity while gaming, mostly because they were experiencing sexual harassment. However, many women continue to game despite the harassment because they want to continue doing what they love. Women hold such a strong place in the gaming community, yet they face an incredible amount of harassment. A Forbes article provides a real-life example of this. Alexa played in the eFuse Women of the Arena Fortnite tournament in December, and people questioned the integrity of the tournament because it was an all-female tournament. She also witnessed many women being harassed by their teammates, but the harassers received little to no punishment for their sexist and hateful remarks. She explained that the most frustrating thing was having someone undermine all of her hard work just because she was a woman. This chart shows the most common types of harassment that women experience while gaming. Harassment can include sexist comments, insults about gaming skills, rape threats, and even death threats. This chart also shows the percentage of women that experience this kind of harassment. Collegiate esports and scholarships are another challenge women face. In 2021, roughly 90% of roster spots and 88% of scholarship funds were given to men. This huge disparity exists even though 45% of US gamers are female. Esports players and coaches have identified a huge problem that exists in varsity level esports. There is no central governing body to regulate esports. The NCAA regulates traditional sports, but there is no such thing here. Another important aspect is the presence of Title IX. Title IX has helped to ensure women get fair and equal treatment in facilities, equipment, and scholarships. However, this has been sidestepped in esports because colleges are housing their esports teams outside of the athletic department. Women do not receive scholarships anywhere near proportionate to their overall participation in esports, but this would change drastically if Title IX was extended to esports. Overall, this chart shows just how much esports scholarships have increased over the years. They will continue to increase, but unfortunately, women do not see much, if any, of this growth. And here are some references we used for this presentation.